Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com. Excited to share with you details on my next product release. We're talking daily sheets. That's right. Today we are talking about my next product release, and these were highly requested inserts from a lot of you, and I'm super excited to share them with you. Let's talk through them in just a second, but let me give you the details on the release. These inserts will release to my Patreon members on January the 1st. So January the 1st, they'll be available to all Patreon members. Don't forget, starting in 2024, January 1st, there's also a discount code for Patreon members to use over in the shop. So it's a great reason to jump on. You get to shop early, you save a little extra money. So available January 1st for all my Patreon members. January the 4th, these will be available to the public, and I can't wait to share them with you. So set your alarms January 4th. 10 a.m. These will release to the public. Let's talk a little bit about these daily sheets. All right, so why did I work on two different types of daily sheets? Well, because we all have different types of lives. Not everyone needs the same daily sheet. And so I tried to create two that I thought were very flexible, that would meet some different needs. And so I want to talk through each of them with you. First, we have the daily journaling, and then this is, I'm calling the daily dashboard. Each of those will be available in three different sizes. We have the Venti, which is 8.5 by 11, corresponds to the big size Happy Planner. We have the Grande size, which is 7 inches by 9.25 inches. That corresponds to the classic Happy Planner. And then we have the tall size, which is 4.625 inches by 7 inches. And that corresponds to the mini Happy Planner. Let's dig in. Let's talk about the journaling, daily journaling sheets first. All right, let's talk the daily journaling layout. I love this layout because it's kind of a hybrid. It allows you to have a place to gather your schedule for today, write out your tasks for the day, set priorities for the day, which is fabulous. It's all of that really functional things, what I would call the brain dump area of the planner, but it also gives you room for some journaling and reflection, which for me has always been really important in the mornings when I sit down and kind of plan my day. So let's talk through it. First of all, you start up here, you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, where you can just circle the day of the week. Up here is a great place to date it. You can either write it, stamp it, sticker it, whatever you want up here for the date. And then you kind of work your way through the page. I always like to start with a check-in on my mood for the day. Where am I starting at for each day? I think it's important to take a second and really dig in. Sometimes I start in a certain area. It doesn't mean I end the day in that area, but I like to know, you know what? I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm having a rough morning. So that helps me kind of reframe how I think about my day. Or I'm having a great day. I can't wait. Let's do this. I like to check in with my mood. This area right here with the quotation marks, this is a great place to write your daily Bible verse, an affirmation, a quote that's inspiring to you. It doesn't have to be something different every day. In fact, for me, a lot of times I'm rewriting things just because it's something that's really sticking to me, something that's sticking in my head. I just love this little place for something that's inspiring you on that particular day. Then you have today's schedule. I am not someone that needs the hourly layout, that needs a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's just not how my life works. I have a work day where I kind of structure how I want, and then I have a lot of kids activity in the afternoon. I like the flexibility of this because you can list out your events. You don't have to go hour by hour. If your day starts with a 6 a.m. workout class, then you can start it there. If your day starts at 10 but goes till 11 o'clock at night, you can kind of work that. This gives you a ton of room. This is room for a ton of meetings, a ton of events. You might be thinking, I don't have that much going on during the day. That's totally cool. List your few things, list your planned activities, and then use this area as decoration, as a place to add stickers, because we all know that's a fun thing to do. So you have your schedule, and then you have focus and priorities. Here's how I see the difference between focus and priorities. Today's priorities are definite things, like 3 things that I definitely want to get done, that I definitely want to focus on, or that I definitely want to get accomplished in a day. focus is really for me the mindset I want to have that day, what I want to be thinking about through the day. So it kind of relates to the quote of the day or the verse of the day, which is why they're next to each other. But this is the mindset that I'm intending to go into the day with. That's what the focus is. Priorities are actual tasks that I want to accomplish. Then we have the literal task list. This is your brain dump list. This is where you list out everything you got going on that particular day and then get to cross it off. Then we have a section here at the bottom that is fabulous for journaling a few thoughts, writing a few sentences, taking notes on something during the day, just really, really functional down there. So I love how this is set up. Both sides the same, so it's front and back, so you can use one page a day. I personally like to pre-decorate these. I think it's fun to open up my planner and have these ready to go. This is the Venti size. Then you have the same exact layout in the Grande size, which again corresponds to the classic Happy Planner. Love how this looks and fits into my planner. And then I adjusted it ever so slightly for the tall size, which is for the mini Happy Planner. I do think people like having daily pages in their mini. I think that's helpful, especially if your mini is your everyday planner or your go-to and you just need to take that with you. So for the tall size, you do have today's schedule, today's priorities, task lists, and then functional areas. So it doesn't quite go into all of the journaling necessarily, but you have a little spot here that you can do, but I wanted it to be very functional. So that's what the tall size looks like. I've been playing with this layout just a bit. Let me show you some examples of what that looks like for me. These are ones that I decorated. See today's schedule, got my tasks, mood, not so great that particular day, but really like zeroing in on what needs to be done. These were really fun to decorate. I used JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop for these particular daily pages because A, I love it, and B, they were just fun. So sometimes I didn't even fill in the quote, and that's totally fine. This one was one I was in a very busy situation on this particular day. So these are fun. They're functional. They're great for if you think you don't have a ton going on and you're wanting to incorporate a journaling practice. This is like journaling light, incorporating journaling into your everyday, into something you might already be doing, which is planning, looking over your schedule every day. It's something I've really enjoyed doing. I love my daily sheets. I tend to use them only on the weekdays. I know others that tend to use them only on the weekends because that's when they have a lot on their to-do list and their work life is kind of separate and they use daily sheets on the weekends for their home life. It's kind of fits whatever you need. So again, this is the daily journaling layout. And then we also have the daily dashboard layout. All right, so this is what I'm calling the daily dashboard layout. Why am I calling that? Because it's the side of what I have as my dashboard layout for 2024. This is meant to be super flexible. Again, this is great for those that are like, I don't need a daily page. I don't always want a daily page. This might be a great check-in for you. So here's what I included. You have the box right here, date it yourself right there. The box for me, this is where I would put priorities for the day, or I would probably list out my scheduled events for the day because it's nice and bold and I can see what's happening. Then you have your task list, kind of your brain dump area, and then a great place for notes throughout the day or journaling in the morning. I think that works both ways. You can add in your exercise plan for that day. What did you get accomplished? This could be an excellent food log for you, an excellent spot to put that information each day. There's so much flexibility. And again, I say it all the time, that's kind of my key word for my planning in 2024. I have big goals. I have big things I want to do, but it's not necessarily for an entire year. And I love that I can change up what I'm using these for or how I'm using them as needed. So all three sizes are going to be designed the same, front and back, just like this. And I love, like I said, I love that you can make it work for you. Maybe you want a sheet where you're doing your morning Bible study. And this might be where you like to take notes on your morning Bible study, but it's also the time that you check in with your schedule and your to-do list. So you're just keeping them all on one page. That's fantastic because you're incorporating elements into a routine. You're anchoring your elements to, you're anchoring new routines. Maybe morning journaling is new for you, but writing out a brain dump list is not. You're anchoring the new routine to something that you're already doing on a regular basis. And this gives you the flexibility to do that. I haven't used this particular sheet as a daily sheet yet, but I am using it actually in my work planner for 2024. And let me show you how. So when I go to month, this is February, I'm using this. I just covered up the date, February, Patreon, and product. I'm using this as a project planner. So I have, this is my Patreon. I can describe what's happening in the month of February, have my little checkoff list, and have notes for the projects that are going on for Patreon in February. Same thing for new product releases. So I just covered up the date sticker, and then this is a fantastic project planner. I think it will work out great for that capacity as well. Plus, you can use the date for a specific project and still title it over here. There are so many options, and I wanted to create sheets that would allow you and your creativity and your needs, that would allow you to make it work for you without doing all of the whiteout and all of the reformatting. This is open and flexible for you. All right, these are the daily sheets that are releasing again to Patreon on January the 1st and to the public on January the 4th. I can't wait to hear what you all think of them. As always, the paper quality is really good. It's that really nice 32 pounds, super smooth, feels beautiful. I can't help it. I'm a paper snob, so I love nice paper in my planner. Beautiful paper, beautiful quality, flexible layouts, and I'm hoping that you guys love these. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Set your alarms for January the 4th at 10 a.m. or better yet, head on over to Patreon and join us over there. Tons of perks over there, but one of the most awesome perks is that you get to shop releases early, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.